Hello, I'm Jessica, and today I'm going to take you through a nice quick seated stretch focusing on developing strength and mobility through the ankles and the feet. The only thing that you need for this workout is your chair and a hand towel. A washcloth will work, whatever you happen to have handy. Go ahead, grab that, get yourself set up. Don't forget to click that subscribe button before you head out today. Other than that, we'll get into the warm-up right now. All right, we have our chair, we have our hand towel. We'll get to that in a minute. For now, we're going to warm up through those ankles. Draw this right foot off of the floor and turn those toes in and out. So pinky toe out to the side, big toe in towards the middle. Watch for movement through the knee and the hip. We want to make sure that it's down in the lower leg and the ankle. We'll take a few more here. Great job. Go ahead and set that down. Let's switch it on over to the left leg. Turn those toes in, pinky toes out towards the sides. Whatever natural range of motion you have is where we're going to start here today, and we'll build on it in time. Don't push yourself into anything really aggressive or uncomfortable for your body here today. The feet and the ankles are the foundation of all of our daily movements. We want to make sure that we take really good care of them while we're developing mobility and strength. We want to prevent injuries from happening. We want to improve them, not hurt them. Great job here. Tuck those toes underneath you. Pedal those feet. As you do this, press into the ball of the foot, kind of pushing back just a little bit here. Nice stretch through the front of the ankle, through the soles of the feet. Everything here today is low impact, moderate intensity, and you are able to work in a movement that feels good in your body. So your movement does not have to look like mine. If you're doing this video with someone else, your movements might not look the same. Be patient with yourself and allow yourself to make this workout work for you. Substitutions or modifications if needed. Great job here. Let's tap the right foot back and just turn those toes underneath us. Again, a light stretch through the front of the ankle. This might not be a good fit for everyone. If you're feeling pain, stress, or pressure in that joint, you definitely want to skip this. Same thing over here. If it feels good, take that same stretch on the left side. Wonderful job here. And then we'll bring that on down. Scoot those hips forward in the chair just enough that you can plant those feet nice and solid on the floor. And two fists together here right in between the knees. And we're going to go side to side, trying our best to keep the soles of the feet flat on the ground. So we're shifting and stretching through the sides of the ankles, both the outside and the inside here. Keeping space in between the knees so we're not knocking them together. Great job here. I definitely believe that these front shin muscles have a lot to do with ankle support and strength, so we are going to get them warmed up here. In just a second, slide yourself back just a touch, step that right foot out, and let's tap those toes here. Keep it low, keep it nice and quick. These muscles fatigue pretty quick, so if you need a break, take a break and come back to it. Great job here. You're gonna feel the front of that lower leg get nice and warm. Slow it down, see how large you can make this movement. Heel stays connected to the floor. We're lifting those toes nice and high and giving it a hold. Great job here. Release that on down, step that leg in. Same thing here with the left leg. Plant the heel, make sure you have a good solid foundation. Tap them low, tap them nice and quick. Getting some endurance building here. Great job. If you need a break, you just go ahead, pause, or come back to it when you're ready. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and slow this down and see how big we can make the movement here, really focusing on that front shin muscle. Awesome. Look for tension in the rest of your body too. Make sure that the shoulders are out of the ears. Everything through the upper body is nice and relaxed and comfortable. We don't want to trade off good, strong feet and ankles for a tight neck. Wonderful job here. Bring it on into the center. Let's turn ourselves to the right and we'll step that left foot back. And we're going to stretch through the sole of the foot by taking this foot back, dropping that knee, and kind of pushing into the arch and the heel of the foot here. Those toes are curled under. If you're feeling any sort of pain or pressure, try to modify here by releasing some of that push. If that doesn't work, then maybe just step it forward here and work on some heel raises to stretch the arch of the foot here. This is a sensitive area. You definitely want to err on the side of caution here. Great job. Bring it back into the center. Turn ourselves to the left. Right leg comes on back. Just find where you feel comfortable in the body. Same thing here. Tuck that knee down underneath the hip. Curl those toes under and lightly push back into that foot. If you are prone to plantar fasciitis, this is a great stretch for you. Another option here is to roll that foot on a tennis ball, relieve some of the strain through the arch of the foot. Great job here. Step that on forward. We're going to take this right foot. We're going to step it out to the side just because it's a little bit easier to move there. And also you'll be able to see what I have going on. Tuck the heel in underneath the knee and then come out just a little bit from there. We're going to pull these toes up and turn the pinky toe down for the floor. So we're scrunching the toes up and under and releasing. So I don't want just the turn. Lift the top of the foot, peel those toes under, and release. You should really feel the arch of this foot. Get nice and engaged with a little bit of this work. You don't have to strain the toes really hard. We're just shutting off a few of the muscles that like to take over work here. We want to make sure that you're truly using the arch of the foot and this shin muscle. So tucking those toes under turns off the muscle that likes to dominate this movement. We can work on some of the weaker muscles. There is no number or time that you have to work for here. Just let yourself feel this exercise, feel the strength, and when it starts getting to be too much for you, then you move on. I'm going to give you time for a few more. You can definitely take a break if you need it and come back to it. These are exercises that we can do here together, and then you can pick and choose which ones feel good in your body and practice those on your own. Last one here. Take it on in. Let's step this left leg out. Same thing. Take the heel underneath the knee and then forward just a touch from there. Imagine scooping this foot up and under, lifting the top of the foot here towards the shin and curling those toes under. One side is probably easier than the other. Very common to have a stronger and a weaker side of the body. I happen to be right side dominant, so I definitely feel it here in this side more. I know I said left side. If you're working on your left leg, you didn't mess anything up. I'm mirror image teaching so that we're on the same side here. Great job. Keep working here. Same thing as the other side. If this becomes tiresome, if you're feeling some strain, take a break, come back to it, or maybe stretch out in between before we move on to our next exercise if you are done with this one for today. Great job here. Look for tension building through the rest of the body. When we really focus on stuff, we like to tighten up. Keep everything nice and relaxed through the body here. Quick, easy stretches for today. Beautiful job. We'll take just a few more here. If you did take a break, see if you can come back for these last few. Last one here. Great job. Take it to the front. Let's pedal out those feet. Get a bit of a stretch going on. And now comes time for our hand towel. We're gonna go ahead and just take this down to the floor. It does not have to land perfect. Don't strain yourself bending down to get it to the floor. You can definitely move it around with the feet if you would like. Send those hips forward. And what I would like you to do here is starting from the middle of the towel. Scrunch those toes up and under. Taking this towel together using those feet. Great job here. Now, take the toes out to the sides. Push this towel in towards the middle. It should start working its way towards a little ball. Your heels are down at the bottom corners, so it's not gonna go far. It just gives us a visual connection to this movement. Great job here. Good. See if you can, either with your feet or your hands, pick this towel up, send it, flip it back over, send it the other way. And let's go ahead here, roll that bottom up to the top. Good job here. And then roll it back down towards you. Squeeze with those toes and release. Your towel has probably worked itself into more of a cylinder shape. Take those toes off the sides, work this towel in, use the toes, use the feet. There's no right or wrong movement here. Bunch it up, stretch it back out. See if you can unfold it. Nice, easy movements here through the ankles and through the toes and the heels. I know it's a little bit strange, but let me tell you, strange things have a big impact. These small movements through the feet, building dexterity through the toes, through the soles of the feet, will develop strength so quickly. Chances are your feet are in shoes all day long and we're not getting the fine, small movements through the toes, through the ankles. Great job here. Slide that towel out to this left leg here. Push it out to the side. Great job. My heel is on the towel, so I know it's not going to go real far. It just, again, gives me that connection of something to push against. I don't have a resistance band, so I'm not adding weight. I'm just able to make that connection of how this movement is supposed to look rather than imagining it in our minds. Great job here. Send this towel over to that right foot, and same thing here. Plant the heel up in a corner and then push the towel away, making sure that we're not moving through the knee and the hip. We're looking for this lower leg to rotate open here. Beautiful job. Right away on this right leg, let's go ahead and reverse this. So take the heel to this towel and then push it in towards the center. You're definitely gonna have to use those toes a little bit here. Move it around. See if you can spin it in a circle. Maybe lift the heel. Turn these toes all the way out and then all the way back in. Whatever movement you find here, as long as it feels good in your body and you feel like it's challenging you, it's an amazing movement. Go ahead, take it over here. Same thing on the left. Turn those toes out and push this towel in towards the center, working on some internal rotating strength through these shin and lower leg muscles. I know, trust me, I know these workouts and these exercises today seem really goofy and strange, but you will feel those muscles working. You will develop strength here. Good. We avoid things that we are really uncomfortable and unfamiliar with. That doesn't mean that they don't work. Good. Hopefully we've built up enough trust here that you believe me when I say that. Go ahead, take that towel, just shove it underneath your chair. Let's go ahead, scoot ourselves back and sweep that right foot up, stretching through the back of the leg, back of the ankle here. Very good job. Now, this is a great option here. If you don't feel enough of a stretch, you can use that towel around the ball of the foot. You don't want to pull on the arch. It's really sensitive to help guide this foot in and deepen that stretch. Shoulders are out of the ears. Spine is nice and tall. You should not feel pain or pressure anywhere. Great job here. Release that one on down. Swing this left leg up. Same thing. You just hold it here. Get a little bonus thigh work. Or if it's not enough of a stretch, you can use this towel as a makeshift yoga strap around the ball of the foot. Nice, gentle hold here. I'm not pulling on the foot. I'm just allowing the tension here to help guide this muscle into a bit bigger of a stretch. Wonderful job here. And go ahead, if you're holding your towel, you can definitely put it under the chair. Release those feet on down, pedal them out. We'll go back to the right foot, lift it up off of the floor. Heel is pointing down towards the floor. Toes are flexing up. Spread those toes open and close. Open and close. One more time here. Open and close. Extend this foot, push through the ball of the foot forward, pull those arch muscles up and back. Two more here, just like that. Flare those toes open nice and wide, get a good stretch in there. And release. Left leg here, heel comes up, points down for the floor. Open the toes and release, stretching through the foot. Good, last one here. Release, kick that foot up, push through the ball of the foot, tuck it back under. Two more, just like that, nice and smooth and nice and easy. Don't force yourself real big or fast here. Beautiful job. Right leg comes back up. We're gonna take those toes all the way to the top, so about 12 o'clock. We're gonna go counterclockwise, 3 big circles here, pausing at 12 o'clock. Great job. Make this as big as you can get it, and then let's go clockwise here, 3 circles. Again, pausing at 12 o'clock. Good job. Last one here. Drop that leg on down, sweep those left toes up. Clockwise here, stopping at 12. 3 big circles. Really engage through the arch of that foot here. You should be familiar with feeling that work. Let's go ahead, take 3 counterclockwise here. And last one there, great job. Set it on down, get a nice easy march here. Kick those toes forward. Heel tap to the front. Check in with these feet, see how they're feeling. I definitely like to keep foot and ankle stretches a little bit shorter in time, just so that we know that we got a good amount of work, we got a good amount of stretching without overdoing it and leading to pain or discomfort later on in your day. So this was a quick workout. You can of course come back to it as many times as you need it. It will be here. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, so that way it's really easy for you to find and come back to. You may notice yourself building strength and getting bigger movements as you practice this a few times through. It's always free to click subscribe, so do not forget today. Other than that, we are all finished. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for joining me for another workout. I cannot wait until we get together again for the next one. Until then, you guys take good care of yourselves, and as always, again, thank you for watching.